What's up, everyone? This is Allison speaking, and I am playing Mass Effect 3. So, right now...
That was the last one.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, right now we gotta...
Get moving. I can't fly this thing around forever.
The female's on the way up to the landing area.
You pull this off and I might actually start liking you.
Wait, there's no way over here. We gotta hurry. I don't know if...
We're almost back up top.
Okay.
Shepard, they found us! Under heavy attack! Enemy still present. Pod under fire! Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard. Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out.
Please be okay. Don't do anything like explosion or something, and then we lose the genophage forever. Oh, shoot!
Shepard, watch it. You've got incoming. Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that mech. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry, we'll take it out. Oh, crap.
Has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable. Hurry, Shepard. Containment.
D-
That nut open or we're in for a world of hurt.
Shield failing.
Cerberus never did play fair.
Shepard, what's the holdup?
I'm trying.
The expert at blowing things up.
I don't like him. Makes me miss Wrex.
I know.
Careful. There are more of them still around.
Okay.
That looks like the last one, Shepard. I'm landing now.
Yes! Alright. Okay? Alright. Okay. I know, I miss Wrex too, but he's okay to me. Kinda reminds me a little bit of Wrex. I do miss Wrex so much. Oh god, okay. Is that a day that goes by when I'm playing this game that I don't think of him?
I wasn't sure you could pull this off, Shepard.
Let's make this quick.
I'll take it from here.
Hey, don't you dare push Morden. Oh, nice. Oh, that was the female, too.
I'm not your property, Reeve.
Thank you. Look at the way she walks. She walks so female like. She's adorable.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
I wonder if that would have gone differently if Wrex was there. I don't know.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
Yes, we do.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
That's good.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
Thank you.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
I like Hackett. Alright, let's see here. Wow. Hope the Reapers don't find it. It's like a Death Star. But on the good side this time.
Reeve the female's safe. We can worry about curing the rest of your people later.
Oh, come on now.
You're not backing out, Turian.
Oh, great.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements
Hey, Morden.
now. We can't delay.
It's non-negotiable. Every Krogan gets the cure or Palaven burns.
Well,
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
I'll give you one. The cure starts with me.
Acceptable.
okay, now I like
We'll
Wrex.
need you to remain
Sorry,
aboard
more
Normandy
than
for
him.
procedure.
I would anyway. Nobody's touching my female.
Then get started, Morton. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
I'm gonna speak with him at Bay.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Okay, I will.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
When you're finished with Turian problems, Shepard, we need to talk.
I wish we had Wrex.
About what?
A squad of mine went missing. I can give you the details. In private.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
What happened to the other Solarian ambassador or whatever? Huh. Yay! Priority to Tuchanka. Oh shoot. That's it, isn't it? Eve is indeed the key to curing the genophage, but creating a cure will take time. Continue to assist Turian and Krogan allies in the fight against the Reapers while the cure is synthesized. Tuchanka, Turian platoon, Primarch Victus has asked for your help with the drowned ship and has provided a nav point on Tuchanka. Land on Tuchanka and investigate. Okay. Well, we're gonna stay on the ship for the rest of the episode. This probably will be a really short one, but because it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I really do need to get to sleep, or just to shut down everything. Still have 511. Let's see here. Reeve, Farmer Victor, Specialist Trainer, GD, Joker. Okay, so none of them are in here. It says Rev. Reeve. I miss Wrex. I really miss Wrex. I feel so freaking bad.
You think Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
I know, right?
They're solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
How do they have Reaper tech? I totally didn't authorize that.
We've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Cerberus attack. Tuchanka. I'm trying to think. Indoctrination. Okay. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Orf and that Liara is with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin and of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talked to Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there. Farron. Farron. I like Farron. I kind of really like the Drell, so, you know, any person who's a Drell is cool in my book. Let's see here. Well, crew deck, probably. Okay. Morden is in medical, as well as the female Krogan, so let's go. Oh, I can talk to this guy? Hey, wait. Hey. No! Stop! That's it? Okay, whatever.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Shepard. We were just...
He's trying to set her up with Garrus.
Step away from her. She doesn't belong to you.
Oh, shut up.
Reed,
You're getting
it's
too
okay.
possessive.
Nothing's okay when Solarians are involved.
This one is different.
What are you doing?
Simple blood test. Should hurt less than gunfire from Cerberus troopers. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Reeve. You can trust him.
I never even trusted my own mother.
What?
And now an archenemy is suddenly my people's best friend?
Yep.
Far from it. Find you abrasive and unpleasant, personally. Will help your people, nevertheless.
But you're the one who improved the genophage.
Uh-oh.
True, but if wanted your species dead, could have sterilized you. Bloodless, irreversible, easy. Must be terrifying to have problem you can't defeat with shotgun. Fortunate I'm here to help.
Uh-oh.
Just keep her alive.
Concern is touching. Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
Better not hurt.
No promises. Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes.
Yep.
Auditory learner. Need to hear self think, simulate conversation to promote new ideas, maximize productivity.
I'm kind of like that,
But
too.
you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. Hadn't considered effect on patient.
I love
It
Morden.
just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive.
What
Will
happened?
avoid sensitive subjects.
What happened to Dr. Michelle? Well, anyway, let's talk to Eve.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Huh.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
Wow.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Oh, that's sweet.
What do you think of Reeve?
He worries me. Reeve has the makings of a tyrant. I see it in his eyes when he looks
great.
at me. I'm the key to realizing his ambitions.
God dang it.
But you can't judge all Krogan by
I
his
feel
actions.
like really bad
His
about
brood
Wrex
brother
dying.
Wrex was more reasonable.
See? Why? Why couldn't I figure out that the blue option was the best? Honestly, at the time, I didn't even see that option. Oh god, a tyrant? A tyrant? Oh god, because of me, because I didn't freaking see the blue option. That was my first freaking time I saw the blue option. Oh god, I lost Wrex because of that. I lost Wrex. I feel really bad. It's not like I can go all the way back, you know? Because then I'd have to, like, even if I just, I went back and I played, because I still have a loaded save before that whole, event happened. But that still means I'd have to play through Mass Effect 2 again. And then also play through, like, all the way up to this point, you know? Wrex! I'm sorry. I have a moment. I need a moment here. I really miss Wrex, and knowing this, like, that he is a freaking tyrant, this new guy, it makes me miss him even more, and I wish that I could have seen that
Years
blue
ago,
option.
Wrex was part of my crew. I wish he'd been more reasonable with me.
I know. I've heard the stories. But I admired Wrex for that. He was willing to die defending what he believed was the best hope for our people. Not just for himself. Wrex may have been wrong at the time, but Reeve is wrong all of the time.
Oh, God.
Do you think Reeve will want revenge for the genophage?
He's talked about it, but I think most females will resist.
How?
After we're cured, we'll refuse to have children. Reeve will need an army for revenge, but we're not going to watch a new generation finally born, only to face the slaughterhouse. It will be a civil war if Reeve tries. That may not stop him, though.
There's such thing as rape, right? I mean, I'm not saying that, Reeve would do something like that, but, it can happen. I don't know if that's possible, because it seems like female Krogan are just as, strong as male ones, so maybe they can resist, but... yeah.
What'll Reeve do with his power?
What does any tyrant do with power? In ancient times,
I feel really,
the Krogan
really,
were
really,
once a
really
mighty
bad
race.
now. Because the
Not
guy
because
taking
we
over is a
dreamed of
freaking
war,
tyrant.
but making a better future for
This
our
is fantastic.
children.
This is awesome.
The genophage made us forget that. Reeve especially.
God. I feel so
don't mind
bad
me asking,
now.
What's it been like
The
living
more
with the genophage?
the more I get to know
I knew
this new
sisters who
guy, the
couldn't
more
bear
I
the
don't
shame
like
of
him,
being
the more I
infertile.
wish that I could
They
have
would
saved
wander
him.
off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
Oh.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
I'm sorry, I just...
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We
The
heard
more I'm
Malin was
starting
trying to
to
cure
think
the
about
genophage for
Wrex,
Clan Weirlock.
I really miss him.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries
No
are the
one miss
invention
him
of
as
the
much in
males.
this game.
Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually,
A lot of minutes I've been just talking to Eve.
They
I
saved
like
our
her.
lives. We were so sick.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely.
Really?
It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka.
Aww.
Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Aww.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No, he isn't. He's
No.
one
Organ
million.
redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Oh god, I'm sorry. That's the same melody that was from Mass Effect 2. I don't know if maybe one of you who was watching this had seen, seen him singing, but he does sing. He sang a song to me on my second playthrough. I totally wish that I had caught that, my first playthrough, but it was like, I am a Solarian scientist, a Valerian, Valerian, or something. And then afterwards, it's just this awkward silence, and then he coughs. It's the hilarious thing ever. Seriously, go online if you haven't seen it. Go search it on YouTube. Morden sings or something, type something like that in. It is so funny, and it made me just crack up more. Just him singing the same thing again. I love Morden. That's at that point. At that point,
it's my
that
pleasure,
made me love
Commander.
him even more.
I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Aw. Actually, I really liked Morden in my first playthrough of Mass Effect 2. But then my second playthrough, when he sang that song, that just instantly made me just absolutely love him. And also he started talking to me about how women were attracted to him and stuff like that. It was so funny. I don't know, that might have been in my first playthrough. I don't know.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy, lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible, unless he could help.
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Aww, it's aborted. Aborted.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project.
Aw.
Few Solarian scientists
die on
interested in
me,
genophage.
Morgan.
None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
I love Morden so much. I'm sorry, I keep saying that, but now Morden just like brings just a huge smile on my face because he's just so, he's adorable. I'm sorry.
Years ago, I worked with a man named...
Hello, Commander.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean
Everything
to.
okay in the medbay?
I believe so. I can tell Morden needs some space. If a medical emergency comes up, I'll be there. For now, I'll stay out of his air, or horns, or whatever those pokey things are called.
Wait, you're a doctor. You should know that. I mean, I know she's a human doctor, but I mean, still. You know, if I were a doctor, I'd want to know every single species and what everything is on a different, you know, alien's body and stuff. You know what everything's called. Just so in case something happens, I can totally, you know, perform whatever I need to on the person so that they can, you know, have a chance to live. Oh, whoa. Email Professor... Okay, I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the... Yeah, blah, blah. Hour later, ship pulled up 16 tons of platinum, blah, 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 blah. Alliance interrogation report, Cerberus operative. Oh. Hey, let's act here. Let's do a little acting thing. Okay. Alliance interrogator 1. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Wait, is that supposed to be... Oh, an interrogator. Okay. Shh, she's awake. Cerberus operative. Unintelligible. Hello, do you know where you are? Unintelligible. You know how much dang trouble you're in? Hey, ease up, listen. You're in trouble. I'm not going to lie, but that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you can't help us, we can... Explosion. Ah! Cough. You okay? I'm okay. Cough. Oh, wait. I should actually cough, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. I'm not actually... This is not how I actually act, okay? This is just a little awkward. I totally would love to be an actress, you know, but I gotta really step out of my comfort zone, right? But, holy... No, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang. Well, bad word. Is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Oh, fudge. That's not good. Kasumi! Call between Kasumi Goto and Professor S. Olsen. Kasumi, hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I've got something better. Check your front door. But this server is locked in a Cerberus facility. Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Goto. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Professor. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you should not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. Oh, well, that's good to see she's doing something. And why the heck does Liara have all of these, things? Jack, hey, Sanders, checking on the kids. How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This is going to be long. I kind of got crap to do. I wanted to tell you I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with the biotic amp AO, and the children were testing at Grism. You can pick it up on the Citadel. One of the L3X1s, you know how much... Bad word. I could tear up with one of those installed. I had an idea. Look after herself. Yeah, and hey, thanks. Yep, that's her. Email from Kaylee Sanders to David Anderson. You don't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I made it out of this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Well, what the heck if the Reaper's hack into some sort... If Liara can get this, I think probably the Reapers could figure out how to. So, her sending a message to Anderson saying a weapon... I mean, I'm glad she didn't say, the thing that we're building. But I think I just saw in another email that they had the Crucible or whatever. I'm sure someone will know what... I'm sure some Reaper will know what that means. I'm sorry it's, really late.
Good timing, Shepard. I had Glyph do a little digging on Reeve.
Anything useful?
Yes. Urdnot Reeve has commissioned more weapons of mass destruction than any other Krogan leader in known history.
Dang it!
Well, apparently he's well armed.
The majority of these arms have already been used in conflicts with other clans.
Oh my god.
Or not.
Happily, Clan Urdnot retains stockpiles of conventional weapons and still present a formidable military force.
Oh my god. Again with the I miss Wrex! What the heck? So now he has weapons of mass destruction?
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
That's what Morton said.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
Oh god, I'm just afraid he's gonna die. Don't tell me anything, please. But if he dies, I probably will cry. I'm gonna be completely honest. I bet. Okay, so probably the people who are gonna die, if they die, I'm gonna probably cry for is Morden, Garrus, Liara, Thane, which I know it's coming, isn't it? It's coming, isn't it? Thane's death, because, I mean, he doesn't have much time to live, He's dying. Anyway, he brought that up in a second. I know it's coming, and I'm probably gonna, just break down. Anyway, this is going on way too long. I'm already getting a little bit emotional. Wrex, man, if he died in this one, if he lived through the first game, if I had seen that blue option, I probably would have cried for Wrex too. I really loved Wrex, man. He was one of my favorites from the first game, and just to lose him, I didn't know I could. You know what? I should have I should have totally looked online. At the time, I didn't know that it was an option to save him or not. Because I didn't know it was that customized, you know? I didn't know it was that customized that some people could die in one person's playthrough and the other one, and, you know, someone else could die in another, or no one die at all in another person's playthrough. So at the time, I was such a noob, so if I had known to just research things like I'm doing right now, like I'm not really looking that far ahead or anything, or I'm not spoiling myself, but, you know, just to be able to just search to see, you know, what I have to do for a certain thing. I wish I had figured that out in the first game, because that would have made I would have been able to save Wrex. Shepard, why did we have to kill Wrex? Why do we have to kill Wrex? Okay, too long. This is getting too long. I'm going now. I'm sorry. I just been talking it up. I'm sorry. I have stuff to say, okay? I need to vent. I can't vent with anyone else. I don't know anyone else who plays Mass Effect, so... but I hear they're making a movie, so that's fantastic. Anyway, again, too long. I'm gonna go now, so thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Remember to always keep it real, and I will see you next time for a new Mass Effect 3. Goodbye.